Hi, welcome to Zenagallery. My name is Zena, and I'll be providing an energy reading for today. Today's Saturday, so let's see what we got for the weekend. So the first message that I get is make sure you're not spending too much time in dreaming. Um, Make sure you're focusing on your healing. So shadow work, dark night of the soul. Um, it's nothing wrong with dreaming, but when it comes to, in order to create a dream or fulfill dreams, you have to focus on more of the inner work so that you can burst into your dreams, right? So healing, uh, anything that is just not coming from a healthy place, or some wounds or wounded warrior energy. So just make sure, I'm getting that real heavy. So instead of focusing too much on possibly I would like to say like window shopping, dreaming, or illusions, or not being realistic, make sure you're focused on healing, because healing will allow your dreams to fulfill without possibly you realizing it. Okay, all right, so the next message I got is make sure when it comes to love, just go with the flow, because the, you have to focus on like that healing energy, especially if there's any wounds, any behaviors, any patterns, anything that's, toxicity, or anything that's just not, wounds. um, Wounds affect our dreams, and it affects the love that God has for us, when it comes to our divine purpose, our plan, and our destiny. Okay, let's see. So go make sure you're going with the flow with that, and putting healing first. Let's see. So the next message is make sure you're diving deep. So I'm getting dark night of the soul, root chakra, groundwork, healing any inner child trauma, any old relationships, anything that is caused any damage or wound to mental health, or our emotional health, or even our spiritual health. Okay, so make sure you're not being content with not diving deep into those areas that will, drastically change your life. When it comes to, let's see, yeah, so as long as you're diving deep, doing the inner work, um, closing out some old chapters on self, and creating a healthier environment for self, so self love, um, then a blessing, not a blessing, but blessings will reveal itself, all right? It will not be a mystery. Um, blessings will, or revelations, it will continue to be a mystery if we're being content with not diving deep into our inner soul, our shadow work, our healing, our mental, physical, and spiritual health. Okay, so self development and self growth and self love. Um, when it comes to possibly, let's say you're working on all those things, and you are, feeling the energy is uplifting, and you're feeling like you're on the right track, make sure you're being patient with yourself. So make sure you're not speeding ahead in the free spirit energy, and you realize there is some still inner work that needs to be done. So make sure you're being authentic with yourself, really coming from a place of high vibration, self love. um, let's see. So yeah, just being patient with yourself is what I'm getting, when it comes to your spirit feeling either holy or free, or just like abundant in mental health, spiritual health, and emotional health. Let's see. When it comes to communication with self and others, make sure you're being spontaneous, but make sure it's positive. Make sure it's healthy. Make sure, actually, I'm getting being spontaneous with self. This is not about others. This is about self development. So I'm getting be spontaneous with self when it comes to communication. So, waking up every day or going to bed every night, telling yourself that you love yourself, communicating with God. By having a beautiful relationship with God, you automatically having a beautiful relationship with yourself. How can we love God and not love ourselves? Okay, so make sure you are communicating with source, most high, God, divine, okay? Your beloved ancestors, your spirit, basically. Make sure you're being spontaneous in that communication, and make sure it's healthy and it's healing and it is basically speaking to your inner child. All right. When it comes to, let's see. Yeah, so by doing all the things we just previously spoke about, you're basically breaking free to your future. It is okay to ask for help from God, ask for help from others. If you possibly have any support system, um, that is not coming from judgment, just more of a supportive team. That's what I'm getting. So, and basically living and speaking in your truth and breaking free from anything that is not your truth and that is not helpful for you. And that's basically not a part of your future, right? Um, Now, when it comes to the message I'm getting here, if possibly any type of maybe childhood trauma or maybe your human, so like our innocence possibly may have been stolen, abused, used. Make sure you're letting go of that energy. I know it's a sensitive subject for a lot of people. Um, from my personal experience, just make sure that if there was innocence that was stolen from you, make sure you're letting that go and giving it to God. Do not let that hinder you from feeling that you are not worthy. And that could be along with that, dive deep. It's time to let some of those things go, and allow it to make you stronger and allow it to make you become that woman or man that you're meant to be. Basically, a warrior or a pioneer or a renegade or unfortunately, I'm just getting like a younger childhood or possibly just maybe the lack of protection, um, either growing up or this could be for an adult as well too. So just make sure you're not allowing that. I'm getting like um, possibly something taken away from you, man or woman, something taken away for you. Just make sure you're letting that go so that you can become the man or woman that you're meant to be. Make sure that you're using your spiritual discernment. Make sure you're using your spiritual discernment when it comes to relaxation. And relaxation, what is relaxation? Everybody has their own techniques for relaxation. So is it a toxic or is it a healthy? So I'm going to leave that up to whoever this reading may apply. Um, is it an addiction or is a connection? Is it past or is it future? So that's what I'm getting with use your spiritual discernment. Continue to move forward. So yeah, when you're moving forward, make sure you're re-energizing yourself and turning away from anything that's just not in that energy or possibly draining the energy. So just make sure you're moving forward in your path, your destiny, your goals, with a very energetic not only attitude but very energetic spirit. So you will continue to feel re-energized. Now this doesn't mean work yourself to death, but this just means that letting go of things that not even letting go but just turning away, possibly turning down offers, possibly turning down invites right now. Just continue to move forward, because what it'll do, it'll help you with it will protect your energy and it will help you with your energy on moving forward closer to what you want to have. Remember, this is self-development. This is a path to a self-love, healing community. So it's kind of like you're looking for your authentic self, okay? Continue to protect your hope and keep the hope. Be gentle with yourself and continue to have gratitude. Ground in gratitude. It'll automatically gain this burst of positivity in everything that you're doing. Even if you may not see it, you'll be forced to see that positivity. And you will also reap the abundance. So not only positivity, you'll be feeling good, you'll be feeling really good with the finances or anything that's like of value. You'll feel whole inside and rich within self. You will be on high vibration when it comes to mentally, spiritually, financially. You will feel more grounded and in gratitude, and you'll be thankful that you have this opportunity to experience these things, and it's going to keep you re-energized, and it's going to continue to push you forward without even realize that you're being pushed forward. Okay, yeah, you'll become more aware. Your spiritual discernment, your physical discernment, your health discernment, like you will become more aware and mindful. You will be carrying that light within yourself. Um, you are the light. So there would be no opportunity for your light to be dim because you are the light versus, tagging along onto older feelings that make you feel not well. It makes you feel dimmed as a light. We're all light beings, so who wouldn't want to have an opportunity? And I say opportunity because life is a gift, love is a choice, love is patient and kind. So those are the three. Like, are you being kind and patient with yourself so that you can use your opportunity of the life that was presented to you as a gift and live it and feel that you are a light being? When it comes to, let's see what this is about. Hold on. Yeah, when it comes to any kind of solitude or just contemplating on what decisions you need to make sure you are in solitude and really that goes back with that grounding energy and taking it to most high and really asking diving deep into your dark night of the soul, your shadow work. What do you see for yourself? What do you want for your future? What do you want to be doing with the limited time that we have here on earth? Yeah, and make sure that you are really accepting that, and that basically is your miracle. So um if this is like creating a little bit confusion, just create a little bit of a solitude space and area to really think on what is it that you want for your life and out of life, so that you can basically not only create a miracle, but the universe can bless you with this miracle. I'm getting that they're waiting on you. And there could be a little bit of obviously external interference. Everything is not rainbows, but there could be a little bit of external interference. But even if there's an external interference that's high or low, and it's just like it will never override your contemplation, your solitude, your decision making, and your inner knowing. Okay, so if there is an interference, as long as you're shutting those things out and protecting your solitude and your free will acceptance on how to contemplate to make any decisions, that is what your inner knowing is, and you'll have an opportunity to actually receive the miracle that God or the universe and your destiny and your purpose, versus I guess basically like being tricked out of or having to wait for something that you think may not come. So make sure you're not sitting in that waiting energy. Make sure you are using that little time that you have, it's all about divine timing. So make sure you're using that little time to really use your inner knowing so that you can basically collect your miracle. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah, I'm getting the universe, God, they recognize that you trust that this can happen for you and that they do support you. So make sure you are recognizing in the universe and in God that you do trust in them as a whole, and they have your back, and that they support you and they want to bless you with this miracle. So make sure this is not something that you're kind of allowing any external interference or forces to work against you, because it is an illusion, unfortunately. Let's see. Anything else? Okay. All right. When it comes to work, there is going to be an expansion because of your faith. And just make sure you're not allowing, because of the work, a lot of work, or maybe the faith is up and down, it creates like a bittersweet complacency feeling. And that is just basically like imposter syndrome, like making you feel like you're not authentic with yourself, or this could be the opposite way around, or maybe you know you haven't been being authentic with yourself and it's causing complacency and bittersweetness. Unfortunately, like, yeah, that will affect your faith, your expansion, and your work. So just make sure you're like reversing that opportunity to really work on your expansion and your faith strength muscles, so that you can avoid bittersweetness, complacency, and the imposter being inauthentic with self. And it'll automatically create, not create, but it will override into self-worth and abundance. Okay, so self-worth and abundance means like high self-love. And when you high self-love, you love God and you love everything that He's continues to have favor on you and help you, and you know that the universe is working for the best so that you can have unlimited, limitless abundance. And that comes in spiritually, mentally, physically, anything that you basically want for your life, like a miracle. Like, that is a miracle. So that's basically like what I'm getting. This is really a really nice reading for anybody that is really going through cycles of life, transitioning, self-development, shadow work, dark night of the soul. We're all in different stages. We all believe in different things, which is fine, but God is love. So if the more we love ourselves, then we have an opportunity to love others. And that's really what it's about. Being compassionate, being considerate, taking care of ourselves. The more we take care of ourselves, then the more we can help or assist others, or at least have compassion on others and don't judge others. Let's see. Other than that, I think I'm going to just end it there. Okay. Well, thank you for watching the Zena Gallery. My name is Zena, and I hope you have a beautiful Saturday. Bye-bye.